She was dying. Machines were already slowing, and the nurse standing beside her bed wasn't supposed to do what she did next. Please don't scroll. Just stay with me for a moment. This story might be for you. There are moments in life when everything feels heavy. Moments when you're tired of trying, tired of hoping, tired of believing things will change. And if you're watching this right now, maybe you're not okay either. Not fully. Not today. So before we go any further, thank you for being here. And to everyone who's already subscribed to KindSoul Corner, thank you for choosing stories that still believe in humanity. This one matters. Please watch till the end. Her name was Grace. She was 39 years old, a mother of one, a woman who had spent her life being strong for everyone else. But that night, Grace was tired. The hospital room was quiet. Too quiet. The kind of quiet that tells you something is wrong. Machines blinked softly. A heart monitor beeped slower than it should. And Grace stared at the ceiling like someone already saying goodbye. She wasn't afraid of dying. She was afraid of leaving unfinished words behind. Her daughter hadn't made it yet. Traffic, work, life getting in the way, again. And Grace kept whispering the same sentence to herself. Please, not yet. The nurse on duty that night was Nurse Elena, early 30s, calm voice. The kind of nurse who doesn't rush, even when the hallway is chaos. She had seen this before, too many times. Patients fading quietly, families arriving too late, regrets that never get spoken out loud. Elena checked Grace's vitals, and she knew this wasn't good. Grace's hand trembled as Elena adjusted her pillow. Then Grace whispered something so soft, Elena almost missed it. Can you stay with me? That wasn't a medical request. That was a human one. Elena was supposed to clock out in 15 minutes. Another nurse was already assigned. Another shift was waiting. But Elena looked at Grace's face and saw her mother, saw herself, saw every woman who had ever carried pain quietly. So she did something small. She pulled a chair closer, sat down, and stayed. Grace started talking. Not about illness, not about pain, about her daughter's laugh, about the life she wanted but never finished building, about all the things she thought she still had time to do. Tears rolled down her cheeks, and Elena didn't stop them. She just listened. Sometimes, that's the most powerful medicine there is. Minutes passed, then more. Grace's breathing became shallow. Elena gently held her hand. And that's when Grace said something that broke her. I don't want to be remembered as strong. I just want to be remembered. Elena squeezed her hand and whispered, You already are. Then something happened that Elena wasn't trained for. Grace's heart rate dropped suddenly. Alarms started to sound. Doctors rushed in. The room filled with urgency. But in the middle of it all, Grace looked straight at Elena, locked eyes with her, and smiled. Not a scared smile, a peaceful one, as if to say, Thank you for staying. Grace passed away moments later. Elena stood there long after the room emptied, long after the machines went silent. She thought it was over. But the story wasn't done yet. 2 days later, Elena was called to the hospital office. No warning, no explanation. She thought she had done something wrong. Instead, a woman stood up when Elena entered, tears in her eyes. Grace's daughter. She walked straight up to Elena and said, My mom told me about you. She said, You didn't let her be alone. The room went silent. The daughter handed Elena a folded piece of paper, a note Grace had written earlier that night. It said, Please find the nurse who stayed. Tell her she mattered. Elena broke down, not because she was praised, not because she was seen, but because kindness had completed a circle. Family. This story isn't about hospitals. It's about presence, about staying when it's easier to walk away, about caring when no one is watching, about being human in a world that keeps rushing past pain. And if you're still here right now, you're the kind of person this channel is for. We're not perfect. We're not the biggest channel, but we tell stories that mean something. If this touched you, please like the video. If you believe kindness still matters, subscribe to KindSoul Corner. And if you want to help us grow, share this story with one person who needs hope tonight. Tell me in the comments, have you ever stayed when you didn't have to? Your story matters too.